Clay Travis is the founder of Outkick, and he joins us now. Clay, great to see you tonight. I'm glad you have your summer shirt on in December. I know you're in Florida vacationing, so I'm pleased you're with us here tonight, Clay. Hey, why do you think Joe Biden has had this revelation? Why now admit defeat?
Because it's impossible to argue at some point with the data and the straightforward facts, Will. They've tried, the Biden-Fauci regime has tried as long as they can. But as we are speaking to you right now, as I am sitting here in this winter of death, by the way, beautiful Florida, thank God for Ron DeSantis and actually following science for the past 18 months. Will, since March of 2020, we are now going to have the largest number of cases that have ever existed in this country. That's despite the fact a massive vaccine, as you said, that has been, despite all the criticisms, 95% of people 65 and over have gotten at least one shot. Over 70% of adults 18 and up have gotten at least one shot. And they are starting to realize that the sells point that they have made forever, which was if everybody got vaccinated, look at the NFL, look at the NBA, look at the NHL, almost completely vaccinated, yet they're all setting new highs too. What they were trying to tell us was if everybody got vaccinated, COVID would go away. The data is making it readily apparent that isn't true. And so they are now trying to pivot and try to change the story. You hear people now saying, well, cases don't matter as much. It's about how many people are in hospitals. It's about how many people who are in danger need to be protected. Even the NFL, Will, has done away with the distinction between vaccinated and unvaccinated players. This pandemic of the unvaccinated argument has gone up in smoke, and they're having to recognize reality as we set new record day after day.
And Clay, quickly, how do you think this ends? You heard me say, you know, the NBA has moved on to a booster. Several countries are moving on to a third or fourth shot. How does this entire pandemic of policies end?
It's when normal people decide that they have had enough and continue to behave normally. It's when everybody out there watching right now says, my kids are not going to wear masks in elementary school. It's when people stand up and recognize that we're going to have to live with COVID for the rest of our lives, and this idea of COVID zero is gone forever, and we have to learn how to live with it. And I think that's where the vast majority are going. And Will, I don't see this as Democrat. I don't see this as Republican or independent. I see it as sane or insane, and team sanity is adding people every single day, and we're starting to get to the point where we have a vast majority here, and I'm encouraged by the Pro Sports League sending that example and things like the way you open this show by opening people's eyes to what the real truth is.
Yeah, Clay, I don't think it ends with a boom. It ends with a whimper, with sane people beginning to ignore these doomsday cultists. Clay Travis, enjoy the rest of your vacation. Thanks,
I don't think there's any doubt. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody, including you, Will.
And to you.